and she's sewed just below the actual collar of that shirt. See the stitches there. And the collar of that shirt was ruined, and it hurt me, especially when starched, because it was all broken down in there. There would be these open pieces, and they were starched, they would cut into my neck, so I took them all out. But unfortunately, whilst taking them out, I sort of broke the buttonhole there. So she re-sewed the buttonhole. She fixed it, kind of. I mean, I know, so yeah, she sort of managed to sort of fix it, but since she got the fabric there, it looks kind of bad, but it's alright. So that I can still wear with a removable collar. That collar is kind of fine to wear on its own with a start, because it's so high, like as a medium pearl collar. Some people did that with a neckcloth. You can still take a neckcloth. And then once dirty after a week or two, it was after a week for such a small collar, instead there's also wider, I would add a removable collar. Since the collar I measured was 16.5, it would go with one of these striped collars that I had purchased, but not, these are not big enough. I could not find some like that that were big enough with the ones, the 1940s one I just showed. And then there were lots of other problems, broken stuff all around. I mean the cuffs. See, the cuffs on the left cuff was all, you know, threadbare there. So she sewed it back on. She sewed back on, see all these little stitches. And then I took out the button because I think it was missing somewhere, so I thought I might as well take it out from here. From the slits, they're kind of useless anyhow. And there the cuff was practically dead. So I removed the cuff almost everywhere. I cut it off from here. Then she sewed it in. All this tight so that it would not be threadbare, the sleeve. But I kept a bit of the cuff wires there. You might think it is ridiculous wearing just a fat piece of cuff, so I can still button this removable cuffs I have. It's all around where I can. This was conserved, and this is how I made that shirt survive. It will not last very long, I fancy, but maybe yes, it will. And these brace loops I had there, I removed all the wires, you cannot sew that. And I sort of never use them anyhow, because I keep my braces buttoned on all the time upon the trousers, and I never wear another pair of trousers. I only have one pair to wear with that shirt. So, and yes, it was kept not unstitched there, because why bother? And especially, see, otherwise one would have had to sacrifice the pocket, which I do use. Hence, she did the same there. She did not bother stitching it here. She spent more than 2 hours doing all that. So, that is how to recycle one shirt. So, because for a long time I thought it dead, but really, I'll give it a next life. This is more than repairing. I call that almost, by that stage it is almost recycling. It became another style of shirt. And in fact, it makes it look way older and way more accurate. So, they're showing more of the original 1940s shirt I opened up yesterday, which looks very much like the older one I got since a long time, but in a bigger size. And this is a one-maker imitation shirt, and it is less good. I never showed anything of it, but less good than this. Country Classics imitation is maybe more recent, as all the buttons are cheap plastic, modern plastic. The collar is entirely fused, and it opens up all the way down. Never mind. So now, these are all the shirts I have, the spare shirts for non-molding and sunball. Why do I have so many? It's because with the starching I do, they break really quickly. This will only last 2 months. Then I switch to that one, which is the smallest, and I have big arm ring. See how stiff I got it now? I got it super stiff. And once this breaks down, I hope it shall not be too small by then. I show that one, which is the smallest, afterwards, and then eventually that one or that one. So it is not to wear when that one is dead. It is more to wear when these are, when they need repelling, and I can't do it myself. I have to wear them, especially once they completely die. And then for summer I have these, which are very long. So I basically wear these without, because the only under trousers I have are very warm, as I haven't really shown them. But for summer in Dubai, it gets above 40 degrees, it is too warm, so I can't wear these under trousers. So because I have these shirts, I wear these shirts. I have 2 of them. I have more. These are the 2 other ones. And I wore the wing collar I showed the smeller, you know, the one I used starched. It is a 16, and this shirt is like a 16 too, but because it's not so stiff, there, so I can wear it above. So this means when I shall wear it next summer, if I'm not mourning then, because these are not for molding, since these shells are not white. So I'll wear that like a week or two with that color, the shell color. And then before washing the shell, I can wear it with that. And you might think, but the tails are very long and use this breeze. But then I do wash the tails every time they're dirty. Because anyhow that shell requires hand washing, otherwise they get too damaged. Because that is how I destroy the other ones. They get ruined immediately. And they don't even get washed properly. So it takes a very long time washing them. It takes an hour. But then I don't have to iron destroy them and starching also. And also it can't be starched without ironing. So I never iron them, never starch them. But after a month, the wool shed is so disgusting that obviously I hand wash the entire shed in color. But every day or 2 days max, I hand wash both tails, especially the back one is important for the excrement stands, as explained. And I still wear them with an undershell which is very warm because I want to keep the shell from soiling too quickly and also for my own hygiene, since I went for a whole month before being washed. And it is with these shells that have very large collars that have purchased the stiff white collars that are very large. One is a 17 and a half, that one 1930s, and the other one 1980s is a 17. Look at that shine, look at that amazing shine. At the 1980s one, it looks like it's bloody celluloid. This one was the 1930s one, turned a bit yellow after the age. Mold is not, but it has a good shine, very good shine. But that one has a crazy, you can't really see it, it has a crazy shine. I put them back in the protective thing. Back in that, I put my collars. It's better to store them upside down so that the leaf shaping that extends does not get, out of shape. I want to share that because these are, except for these cuffs, all these are the collars I had made when I was much younger and had worn them, except for a few. This was actually the original collar that came on the very antique shed, of which I took out the bosom, and the collar just slipped off after machine washing it many times. And this was a collar I had made as a small boy from a shed I used to wear. I snipped off the collar and had hand sewn everything, the buttonholes. The tiny size, and I had made all these other collars out of paper, including that orange one. I remember doing that when I was 3 and 10 in 2009, ages ago, and I actually wore that I think once. It took me so long, and I made a huge, imagine for my 3 and 10 neck, I took all the length of my neck almost back then. It was a double round, it taken me ages to do it. It was actually quite nice. But unfortunately, I had not thought of it was too long in the back, so it was absolutely uncomfortable. A few of these, like 2 hats, I've made very recently last year for crying collars to starch. And I kept in that box, which is actually the forehead of a Frankenstein's monster I had made at the for Halloween when 2010 when I was Halloween 2009 when I was 3 and 10. I made all that myself with the help of my sister Emily out of papier-mâché, and I've since been using it to store collars. Store my paper collars, and there are all the paper removable cups. I keep in that Sherlock Holmes cup. The cup of Sherlock Holmes that came in that box. I made before. So, yeah, I think I will. There's nothing really more to show. Is there anything left to show?